Hey guys, welcome to day 7 of the Tzevet vlog. So I'm still going to encourage you to send in more topics of things to talk about. But something came up yesterday, which I'm pretty fairly strongly opinionated about a lot of things, but whatever. This in particular, I feel very intense about sometimes. Sorry, I was going to sit up a little bit closer. Anyway, it's a glare now. Okay. So, yesterday, somebody was talking about, we were talking about Hamilton, and I was nervous because I tend to not like things that are overhyped. I think that, what happens is that, some people like it, and then some people like it just fine. Some people love it, and the people that love it kind of make the people that like it think they love it, and then it becomes just this worldwide just group mentality of people not thinking for themselves and just thinking things are good when they're not actually as good as they think they are. So my main unpopular opinion about that which whatever, I might get some hate on, and that's fine. I don't care. I'll fight you on it. It's okay. Is that while Frozen 1 was fine, I don't think it deserved almost any of the awards that it got. At least in comparison to the other movies that should have been awarded that year. Their plot holes were just gaping canyons. Gaping canyons. Storytelling was not great. The music was sweet. It wasn't unbelievable. And I'm trying to be kind of objective. Let It Go was I don't know, I didn't get chills. I didn't love the songs. I didn't love the movie. And I thought it was going to be so much better than it was as well, because people were legitimately falling over their faces for that movie. And I was like, oh my God. And then, whatever, people don't like that, and I can talk about it forever. It's not a great movie. It's fine. It's cute. It's not great. The most I can say about that movie is that it did an okay job of introducing you to characters for the second movie, which I think was so much better. First of all, the music was 1,000 times better than the first movie. 1,000 times. They also popped into different genres. It was clever. It was funny. It was so good. The music was so good. Every single song made you feel something legit. Even cute little Olaf dance numbers it was so good and so much better than its predecessor. Oh my God, I really can rant about this for so long. It was whatever. I loved Hamilton, by the way. I was nervous I wouldn't, because I was nervous that it had been hyped up so much that I was just inevitably going to be disappointed, but I wasn't, so that was good. It was actually incredible. I was just whatever. Whatever. I think it runs in my family, my sisters and I, and my family in general. We just certain things. I don't know. We're not very go with the stream people, I guess, a lot of the time. We do with certain things, and obviously I just said I love Hamilton, but we often are disappointed by things that people hype up a ton, and that people are obsessed with. And whatever, it just wasn't great quality, to be honest. So that's a pretty unpopular opinion. Trying to think of other unpopular opinions that I have that might annoy people. High School Musical is fine. I was I get it. It's more for the nostalgia, and it's cute. But when you think about a lot of the relationships in that movie, they're pretty destructive and pretty I guess they don't feel very, what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of have unhealthy relationships. A lot of people in that movie. Between parents, don't even get me started on Troy and Gabriella. Gabriella is so manipulative. so manipulative. Like, anytime, okay, Troy is allowed to have conflict, you know? Like, okay, maybe it's a stupid conflict, but it's also High School Musical, so I don't know what else we were expecting. It wasn't like he's gonna have to choose between this Ivy League or that Ivy League or something like that. Though I know that happens in like a later movie, but whatever, it's not even Ivy Leagues. But my point is that like he's allowed to have like conflict and like confusion, and if he doesn't choose you, like, okay, he doesn't choose you because he decided to choose his dad and his friends that he's known for years, and he loves basketball. And like, okay, yeah, now he loves singing, I guess. I don't know, he doesn't even seem that passionate about it, to be honest. Like, it kind of seems like it's more for her than anything, at least in the beginning. And whatever. And then she's just incredibly manipulative. Every single movie, it's like, oh, like, you want to do something different, or you have something else going on, like, you're not giving me 100% attention. Well, guess we're over now. Are you what? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not unimpressed with it. Cute dance numbers and musical numbers, and obviously like nostalgia galore, but quality you are not, I have to say. Just like, whatever, I think it teaches slightly bad values sometimes. I like the actors a lot. I think they're very good actors, but I am not a big fan of that franchise. Not that I won't watch it, I just, whatever. In general, I like, it's always funny when you like rewatch movies that you've seen years ago, and you're like, either you're like, wow, that was way more inappropriate or way weirder or whatever, or you're like, oh my god, how did I like this so much? Like, over quarantine, my roommate and I watched all 3 Cheetah Girls movies again, like, in a row. We did the first one, then we were like, should we do the second one? They were like, fine, we'll do the second one. We're like, we can't, we're not doing another night of this. Like, we're doing the third one now, and we already know we're going to be disappointed because Raven Simone's not even in the third one. And she's, like, one of the better parts of those movies. It was sad because, like, it kind of broke down my, like, you know, illusion of what I thought that movie was like. Like, I am so disillusioned now. Like, the rose-colored glasses have come off, and I'm like, that wasn't nearly as good as I remember it at all. And whatever, I don't know, maybe that's a lesson that certain things should stay in the past. I guess you don't really know what those things are until you rewatch them and then are heavily disappointed. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other unpopular opinions about, like, very popular movies. Oh, Avatar. It was, I mean, obviously a cinematic, like, marvel. So long. Pocahontas plot. There just wasn't anything that grabbed me in it. So much hype. So much. Anything else? I definitely have more opinions about that kind of stuff. I just can't think of it right at the moment. But yeah. So that was our vlog for today. It was Jackie's unpopular opinions on movies. Okay, bye. Have a good day, guys.